On February 14, 1982, an intense storm hit the Grand Banks with winds of 90 knots and waves as high as 50 feet. At about 8 p.m., a violent wave broke through a porthole in the ballast control room and washed over the control panel, causing the system to short circuit.
Now you have a whole bunch of electric components that are soaking wet with not just water, salt water. So of course, immediately the whole electrical system controlling the stability of the Ocean Ranger falls apart. I mean, stops working, starts working aberrantly.
Because such emergency situations were never anticipated on the unsinkable Ocean Ranger, technical and safety training had been less than adequate. The confused crew scrambled to fix the problem, but this time the seas were raging. Seawater entered the forward tanks in the port pontoon and caused a rapid 10-degree list to port and forward. The rig wasn't designed to deal with this kind of situation.
Where they had difficulties because on the Ocean Ranger, the ballast pumps were located in the stern. It was listed to the bow. These pumps were not capable of pumping out the bow tanks.
The crew was also untrained in the operation of the pneumatic manual override system.
No one on that ship knew how to use extra long threaded control rods which would bypass the control panel that was now soaked altogether and could cause them to manually turn on the air relays that would change the valving and the stability of the ship.
Just after 1 a.m. on February 15th, a distress call was issued.
Search and rescue, Burns.
Mobile radio calling?
Yeah.
Got an emergency on the Ocean Ranger.
Half an hour later, the crew commenced evacuation.
And they want to evacuate by the looks of it.
But only a fraction of the men were able to board the lifeboats, which weren't even designed for violent storms and heavy listing situations. These circumstances had not been anticipated.
The launch method where you just drop them on two cables, you really have very little control over what happens as soon as you start that launch.
The rig capsized at 3:15 a.m. A nearby supply ship attempted to carry out rescue operations, but the seas were too rough and too cold. Wearing only their clothes and life jackets, the men, including those who fell out of the lifeboats, were immobilized almost instantly and couldn't grasp the lines being cast. All 84 of the Ocean Ranger's men met their watery graves in a matter of minutes.